Red is missing from the gate. Not really sure how that is. Hi there.
Oh, big crashes.
So it
3
looks
crashes
like
down the start straight.
Tanner Rogers is actually going to go off the track.
Throw me with the whole shot.
Tanner just going way around everybody. So let's see here. We have Matt Cromie in the lead. Nice red plate bike there. Second we have Connor Lynn, so two of the fastest guys up in the front. Connor with quite
That's
a
the
like
points battle too, I think.
yeah.
First and second.
Connor had such a bad race last week, not able to rebound, so he lost the points lead unfortunately to Matt, and Matt just going off the track. That was a strange situation, but perhaps yeah, this is the first 250 heat. Yeah, you can write my PM on the forum. So first place Connor Lynn, second place Matt Cromie, third place Yannick Muller, Alana Choulis, fourth, Christian Bordan, fifth, Craig Leake, sixth, Ben Seberg, seventh, Eduardo Simos, eighth, and Frank Casimans, ninth. So that's currently the riders transferring. We have Orlin van der Kapel in 10th.
Oh, it's hard to keep track of positions with cameras.
Yeah, it really is. They actually have a live timing sort of API. Not really sure.
Craig Leake and Tristan Botterum go down together. Big pile up.
As always.
They're still getting going.
Cromie riding strong in third place. Bike looking sick too. So Yannick Muller in lead, Connor Lynch second, Cromie third, and Alana's fourth. Alana's having a little bit of mix-up last week with Fredrik Lagangar, actually taking Fredrik down, and Alana's was the lapper, so he got a warning as a penalty. Okay, so something that's happened to my live timing. It's not usable anymore. That's always helpful.
I guess Connor Lynn's went down. He went back to 4th place.
Yeah, Connor down.
Matt Cromie and Alana's passed him.
Please watch Tanner Rogers. I think that was actually for a ban thing. Somebody wanted to see him.
Oh, he is not having good internet.
Oh. Absolutely not, that's just insane.
Thing's 140. I don't understand why it's so jumpy.
It actually might be that you can still have a 15
Offset
ping.
maybe.
But no, it's not offset, it's actually packet loss. You can have 15 in ping, but
yeah.
actually 50% of your packages won't arrive, so that could be the thing too.
Yeah. There's no way to easily see it in sim, I guess.
Exactly.
Then.
You sort of have to guess what it is. So we have Tristan Borram, currently one spot out of a transfer. Joel Daniels currently holding up the last transfer position.
Goes down.
Oh, gets landed on by
Oh,
Stefano
no.
Guido. That really sucks though.
And Ludwig's gonna take over the final transfer spot.
Oh, Casterman's battling it out with Arlen van der Kapel for 10th. Looks like one of them was going to go down. And Frank just charging. Linus Carlson seemingly being confused why he got black flag. And apparently Skullman said he lagged. Oh, and Casterman's just taking Orlean down. I don't know really if that was a proved move since both went down. Either way, we'll see if a protest is filed. If not, I guess it's all good. Casterman's doing a nice
I doubt we'll see it. It's just a heat race.
Yeah.
But you never know.
So running through here, we can see we have Yannick Muller and Conor Lynch battling it out for first place.
Put a sizable gap on Alanis. Third.
About 10 seconds,
seconds,
I guess. Switching up lines too, Conor to the inside. So let's see here if they do the same line. I think most people did triple double for their hot lap, but then switch it up to double triple for consistency.
I've seen it the other way around. I've seen people do double triple on their hot laps.
Oh, because everybody, at least amateur on EMF, did triple double. I
think that's amateurs picking their own lines.
I don't know. I still.
It's faster if you can hug the inside.
Yeah, that was my first initial reaction to that. The inside was really fast. Just you could hug the inside so hard, and then just it was so.
It's because it's small. You don't need as much speed.
Yeah, it was like sticky too.
Weird.
So I don't know. So Conor Lynch taking a win. Yannick Muller currently second place there. So Yannick Muller going to take second place. Moving on to the main event. Alana Shoelace taking third. Also
very far off. 6 laps, he dropped 14 seconds.
That's amazing. We have Matt Cromie third. Van Seaberg fifth. Oh, Cromie was fourth. My bad. Craig Leake's going to move on. Eduardo Simos, Linus Göransson, Frank Kesselmans, and Ludwig Bodden. So Ludwig Bodden actually going to be one spot away.
LCQ.
So quite some guys going to LCQ. Ludwig Bodden, Stephanie Guido, Chase Donovan, Orlan van der Pal, Christian Barram, Jesse Calway, Joel Daniels, Alda Sundberg, Linus Carlson, and Tanner Rodgers is going to have to move on to the last chance qualifier.
Frank Castermans is saying that he cut, so let's see if cuts affect anything. Watching position 9.
Just going to have to change it up a little bit here.
Oh, that did crash. Ooh, yes it did. Ludwig's gonna take the main event spot.
So yeah, Frank is actually going to have to go to the last chance qualifier. Anthony, do you actually leave the team after this round, or how do you mean? If that's so, that sucks. You made some really nice skins and you made a helmet for me looking awesome. Yeah, we have a pretty much 300 ping limit, because 300 is, when you have 300 in ping, that is really like laggy.
It allows North Americans to race.
Yeah.
Basically.
So yeah, if you have above 300 ping for a significant amount of time, at least like 5-10 seconds in a row, you will be kicked or banned. And to answer in the chat, skin diggers is definitely a thing. There are so many guys just joining a team to get a skin. That is so sad, really. I mean, I have pretty much one teammate as of now, and it is just we two because we're friends. We like to play together, and that's really the only reason we stick together is because we have fun. We had more people on the team, especially one Australian guy, and he was really nice, but we couldn't play together, so it just sucks when people just join for skins.
Yeah, moral of the story, don't be a skin whore.
Exactly. And yeah, I know Atlas had some of 6 skins, but it feels like whole Atlas got changed out for this season. Was like all the Swedish guys left, and now it's just new people on this team.
They don't have like a core.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
stick around.
That's the thing, because to me Atlas was Linus Anderson and Benji. At least those were the 2 main guys I solidly knew on the team. But to this day I have no idea really who's on the team. I think Jack Lang was on the team. But that's pretty much what I know. So Nick, what do you think of the whoops for this week? I find them really...
I jumped through them in 2 jumps.
Really?
Yep.
I have tried to jump through them, but I've actually just been thrown off the bike. That really sucks. I usually do like triple, quad. And after that quad I'm just exploding. Thanks Combs for hosting me. That's really nice of you.
Oh, drag race.
Seems like Nikon is going to be getting the whole shot, and somebody, Brandon Ening on 125 is actually going to get 2nd place. That's pretty ballsy to do a 125.
It's an RM, it's basically got the same power.
Yeah, and there is one of the lines where you can jump through. Yeah, I know Linus.
I'll show you the line I take in the warm-up lap. I won't
Yeah.
mute quite as early. Back to racing. Victor, comfortable lead already.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the top riders from last year in the 250 division, so you obviously have some serious speed. So Will Whitley in 3rd, Matthias Lehmann in 4th, Göran Foster 5th, Oscar Rowland 6th, Jaren Robin 7th, Brock Pape 8th, and Edward Moran 9th. Walter Gebhardt going down, I think. Mika Wallet 1 position out of transfer scene. Yeah, Lions, I know you've been in Atlas. I'm just so confused with who's on the team now and who's been.
Too many people. Too many names and too many megabytes.
Yeah. Thanks, Antonio. I mean, I'd like to see everybody's skin, but people, I can only download those who send them to me. So if you have some friends that are racing but doesn't have the skins, make sure to tell them to send them to me. And Victor Nycott opening up with an over 5-second lead. Yeah, I definitely think so too, Linus. Teams are not for skins, but seems like most people disagree with that. Skins are most important than the amusement factor. So Nycott just pulling away. And Brennan Enick on the 125cc really pushing in 3rd place. It's nice to see some 125 swag out there. So we pretty much have 2 guys, I guess, down riding 2 strokes. We have Simon Sonter in the 450 amateur riding the KTM S6. Yeah. And Brennan Enick, I guess, here.
Ooh, battle for 9th.
Let's see here. We have
Lidman and Yarn Robin.
That's actually a 4-way battle. We have Mats Orson and Will Whitley. No? Oh, Clement Lana, number 32, is actually lapped, so he's out of the battle. So it's a free vote. Oh, Matthias Lehmann goes down off the track, getting really squirrely, and he is going to pick himself up. I think. Oh, Clement Lana getting really squirrely.
Oh man.
So Matthias Lehmann currently in 10th place, lost that position to John Robin as well as Mats Orstad. So quite a big of mix-up. Seems like we have a four-way battle here. Somebody. Oh, Lehmann going down as well. Not going
Two
off the
people
back.
go. Yeah. Oh, another one. Or I got caught up in that.
So Will Whitley currently holding the last runs position. And close by we have Jeremy Seabold, the defending, not defending, but the current points leader in RF. He has 4 wins in 4 races, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And I think it's fun
It's
for Seabold
incredible.
because he seems to do so much better in the RF events than the EMF ones. He's really fast and really good here too, but he can't seem to find that speed that he can in RF, especially, and neither
I
consistency.
feel like it's him running into people, more or less.
Can be.
Like maybe the
clueless.
EMF lappers are worse than RF lappers.
Yeah.
Like something like that.
I mean, EMF flappers are notorious for being extremely bad, pro as well as amateur. I mean, it's just amazing. Especially last year, it was some really terrible guys, but I think the admins have done a really good job this year of kicking people in the races, cleaning up the racing a little bit. That's nice, Linus. Telling people that you're not going to get a new Honda, so the skin horse left, and then you'll get a Honda. That's really cool. Nice plan there. Oh, we have Simon Sonter on the 252 stroke actually watching. That's really cool to see. So shout out to him for going against the mainstream riding 2 strokes. So Brock Poppy currently upholding 9th, not finding the flow through the whoops, still able to move forward.
Was Brock banned or something? I feel like I haven't seen him as much as he should have been there.
No, it's not banned as far as I know.
Huh. Interesting.
So going to our leader, we can see we have Victor Nykot in the lead with a huge gap to Jordan Foster. That's actually a gap of 28 seconds. That's big in a main event.
Insane.
I mean,
In
it's
a
a
6-lap
heat race
race.
too. Behind them, we have Brandon Enink on the 2-stroke. Seabolt on new team 2. No, I actually think he's still on this. Wait, why do I
No,
see
he was on Launch Designs, I believe.
No, he's actually on Splitfire now. That's
Apparently.
because he was
Him,
on a
him
Honda
and
team
Dade
last
are
week.
friends. I guess they're on the team now.
I mean, this is confusing me. Thanks for pointing that out.
Mid-season team hopping, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Jeremy's been on 3 teams now this year. 5 rounds? 5 rounds.
that's
Ridiculous.
an accomplishment in itself.
It's not an accomplishment, more is like kind of annoying.
That too. So here we can see Victor Nykot took the lead and the win. Jordan Foster taking 2nd, Brandon Enink 3rd. Jeremy Seabolt actually make his way up to 4th. That's a big accomplishment. Walter Gebhardt 5th. Asker Roland battling it out with Brock Pappy, and Brock Pappy coming to the inside. Asker nicely shaking up. Both of them moving on. We have John Robin in 8th and Will Whitley in 9th, followed by Mats Orstad. And Orstad getting almost going into Will. And I'm quite sure that could have been a ban or a disqualification.
Ooh.
So we have results here.
That's
And it looks like Will Whitley will take the last transfer spot. So, by
a whole bunch of
Nykot-
stuff got messed up though. That was weird.
You kidding me? Everything messes up. And Nykot was just so fast. It's amazing. So 450 heat 1 is what's up next here.
I wonder what affects the load times. Like, I wonder if you do a fresh PC start, if it'll take longer or faster.
If you do a fresh PC
Yeah.
install, or
Yeah.
it's actually the
It's
4K skins because they are 4 times as
Well,
big.
yeah, I know, but it's still like, I understand that it's. I mean, like, sometimes it takes the same amount of megabytes to load the exact same stuff takes longer than other times.
Yeah, I have actually no idea how that affects it.
Because my computer's loading in very fast right now, and I was uploading all night, so my computer was on.
I mean, I have no idea.
No idea.
It's so annoying.
Wait, watch Dennis in P1 right now. He might do the line. Right here. Yeah.
Oh,
he messed it up.
that makes sense though.
And then you send it, and there's like 7 whoops left, and then you jump into the end.
That
Then
makes
hit
sense.
the double.
No, but seriously, one 4K skin is actually just as much pixel-wise as one 4K skin is equal to 4 2K skins. So if you have like 4 guys with 4K skins, you could pretty much cover the whole gate with 2K for the same amount.
Yeah.
So it's sort of, I'm actually going to send a PM out to every team owner or team member and asking them if they could make a 2K pack, because the lag is just insane, at least last week. But I don't know. It's ridiculous that you have to restart the game for each race. That sucks.
Well, I'm not lagging, it's just the load times that get me. I have to take stuff out just so that it loads within 30 seconds rather than 2 minutes.
Yeah, and 1000 gigabytes, well, not that big, but actually with the team stuff and stuff, taking out last year's team gear, I can promise you that my personal as well as C folder is together 100 gigabytes. No joke. But I've been playing this game for about this. I'm going into my 6th year this year, so
Wow.
I have stuff from a long time ago too. So I have quite a bit of good guys here. We have Alexis Leclerc, Kevin Letelier, Dans Fjellberg, Rasmus Bengtsson, Kevin Leland, Anton Everson, Dora Marrott, Atom Holm, Donald Markusson, John Rodder, Benny Landry, Antonio Bernard, Reen Rosin, Michael Rotanical, Tyson Freshquest, and John Lacoste. Finally, Owen Hillman. So quite a bit of good guys here.
Glad I'm in Heat 2. Now I know that I need to hit that line in the race, even though it's not very consistent.
I don't think you actually need to hit that. I think being consistent...
It's worth about 0.6 of a second, which is a lot.
That's true.
Suzuki just made a killing with this main, or this heat race.
That's for sure.
What was that, like 8 grand a bike?
No idea. So a lot of people going down in the start there, but it looks like Tyson with a good hole shot actually tripling from the inside. That's something that impresses me. Kevin Leland in 2nd place, Andrew Santos 3rd, Dora Marrott 4th, John Rory 5th, Reen Rosin.
Ooh, no one's hitting it.
Oh, getting into road there. That sucks. Jason Saul, Marcus Anderson, Anthony Bernard. And Anthony Bernard currently 9th. Kevin Leland is backing up on start, and if he is, he might be kicked or disqualified. So I'll be right back in a few seconds. So sorry for that. Welcome Shakers to the chat. So Tyson with a comfortable lead of 6 seconds before Kevin Leland. We have Dorian Marat in third and Leclerc in fourth. I think Leclerc is going to try and make a move here for third.
Yep.
Looks like he already got a move down. We have
Merritt cased the triple.
Who?
Dorian.
Oh.
Dorian Merritt. He cased the triple. Then Leclerc just hit perfectly.
It looks like we actually have Dennis Fjellberg in 12th place. So Fjellberg just not having...
He's not having a good season
No.
in EMF or RF.
I have not followed him in RF. I've been wanted to, but I haven't had the time.
He missed a lot of mains. I know he missed the main in Anaheim 1. I know he missed the main last week.
Yeah, I mean that sucks so bad.
Something's off with him. Dang. Either that or the field is just so deep this year.
Yeah, the field is so stacked, and especially with a lot of guys coming from RF to race the EMF. That's really fun to see. Really fun to see the diversity in the stacked field. Fjellberg just having such a good corner speed right now. Looks amazing. So Fjellberg currently trying to run down Atom Hall.
Off the track.
Yeah,
Catch him real fast.
That is really true. Razor Hail. The streamers have the worst situation ever when it comes to team skins. And I know some people have a 500 megabyte pack too. Worth of skins.
I took out 5 gigabytes just so that my load times would be under 30 seconds.
That's true. That's one way to put it too, Shakers, I guess. But I guess if I wanna get watch on YouTube, I better have skins. I mean, it's a tough call. And I think these whoops, man, they're so hard to actually blitz. I find out somewhere in the middle of the whoops and actually going into them too, there's just something that's off. You just die on them. And Dennis Fjellberg not having the race he wants to, going over the bars. So Tyson actually big lead. Not surprised still. Leclerc made his way up to second place. Diesel Soul third. Andrew Santos fourth. Kevin Letelier fifth. Kevin Leland sixth. Reen Rosin 7. Anthony Bernard 8th. And Atom Hall currently upholding last transfer position in 9th. Wow, is that true, Lynch? But I guess when I was supposed to download Rush Chapman skin last week, I think I downloaded like 4 different packs of 250 megabytes. And
they're all Jay's cow and they're all 4K because he didn't know how to resize it. He said.
Yeah, and I couldn't been optimized too either. I mean, that was just insane. And at the end of the day, I didn't see a skin. That was so bad. So let's see, we have Atom Hall now up to 7th place, and I can see Dennis Fjellberg lurking in the background trying to get the place from Kevin Letelier. Going to be an interesting battle to watch here. So Kevin Letelier holding up the position from one of the fastest guys in game. No pressure at all. I think Dennis
absolutely none.
I think Dennis isn't too afraid of making a dirt move either. I think that with the frustration he must have from not having the finishes he knows he's capable of, he must be pretty upset. So I'm actually looking for some dirt riding in from Fjellberg.
Ooh, he's going for the hot lap line.
Looks like it worked too, as Kevin Letelier crashes in the whoops. I mean, these whoops, man, they're so difficult to hit clean. Fjellberg almost going off the track.
Oh, more people down.
Dora Marot and Bunny Landry going down behind Dennis Fjellberg. Somebody going off the track. So back up front we have Tyson Freshquest, followed by Jason Soul, Andrew Santos, Kevin Lee Long, and Alexis Leclerc. So Leclerc swag wheelie on the straightaway. Nice there. Niobe says go EMC. Nice to see Niobe in the chat too. So let's go on board with Tyson for the last lap to see if he gets some good lines down or something. Tyson having to dodge for lappers. Classic.
Minefields over here.
But that's how we know it's EMF.
They have been a lot better this year, though.
Yeah, I mean, they've been. And again, we have to thank both Maxim Tyson and Bruno Goslar for kicking people during the race. They've done an amazing job with that. Tyson actually
my God, Tyson.
That quad onto the tabletop was really nice. I haven't seen that before.
Me?
So nice riding from Tyson here. You actually don't like this track, Checkers? I think the layout is really boring, to be honest. It feels like a Daytona, but inside a stadium pretty much.
I hate Daytonas for sim.
Yeah, they suck so much because there's 2 long straightaways. It's almost like 2 straight rhythms with 2 180 turns. Not really, but close
I feel
enough.
like they ran out of ideas for Daytona Supercross in the 90s.
Yeah. They should be like a bigger one. I don't know. Also, Shakers is going to build Daytona for this year. Can't wait for it. I hope you swag it up, Shakers. I want to see some real Daytona swag for this year. So Tyson Frushka is taking the lead. Jason Soul, Alexis Leclerc.
I think Jay made it the last 2 years, didn't he? No, he did in 2014. I'm not sure about last year.
Can be. I don't know. I'm so bad at...
Sorry, I interrupted you. Continue.
Kevin Lee Long, Santos, Fjellberg, Ringrosin, Kevin Natalia, Ben Landry, Dora Marot. And stopped with Landry actually. So nice there. Going to Daytona IRL. You should pack me down in your suitcase. Promise you I won't fit, but you can try.
Cut your legs off.
Yeah, I mean, it's Daytona. Why not?
Don't need to walk.
I can even pretend to be a whoop to get there. So, waiting for next moto here.
Yep. E2 or 450.
Going to see if I can see who qualified for a race here. We might have Walter Tynan, Hunter Root, Maxim Tyson, Johnson Olson. And you're going to be there too?
Yep.
So I guess I'll have to do this one alone.
Yep, I'll be back after. Good luck.
See ya. So, is Kyle Watts actually going to make the Supercross replica? Or that's how I assume you meant? Let's go on board here with old Skalman. Oh, so nice there to see. We're going to get a track from Kyle Watts next week. Cool to see. I gotta ask Checkers, For every Supercross track that you make, do you have like a specific template you go from, or is it different things, or just coming up with stuff? I've actually been trying to make some Supercross myself, but I've been using the track editor, and it's so hard to figure something out that works. Somebody cartwheeling in the whoops there. So Tyler Schmidt. So there are quite a few fast guys here. Owen Hillman cursing at Fjellberg in chat. So yet another time Owen Hillman cursing in chat. Okay, so Markham's Essex template. I guess that's a good way to try. Oh, Jonathan Olson wheeling down the entire straightaway. Nice there. And this checkers, I gotta ask, is this traction the same as the previous rounds? Because this traction has been amazing. Not sure if it's the style of track that's been suiting it, or if it's actually changed. Because I don't know, the traction is amazing with this track. Wanna see Ellis Kalman here getting a whole shot. Razor Hail, no worries, man. Oh, Skalman just going too wide. And getting taken down too. Not sure who he collided with. You can see Fredrik Nyland from there. So Valtteri Tainen in the lead. Nick Usick second place with front down low. Tyler Schmidt, Matthew Musiron, Isaac Verlin, Fred Heather, Reid Young, Hunter Root, 8th place, and Fredrik Nyland from 9th. I can see we have Jonathan Olson down to 15th place, so Olson sure has his work cut out for him. Oh, and this is actually the same traction as from the 2015 Supercross tracks. I gotta say it's a good traction to use. So I guess it was just this track was amazing along with the traction though. Moto Ago disconnected. Oh, cool. So Fredrik Nyland currently upholding last round's position. Jonathan Olson made his way up to 12th place after having quite a few good rounds this year. Valtteri Tainen in the lead, no surprise, Valtteri fast as always. Nick Usick second place, nice to see Nick up there. Matthew Musiron third place. Hunter Root fourth, so Hunter Root made up like 4 positions in 1 lap I think. But I guess that's Hunter Root, that's always fast and consistent, that's his signature. Like freeze cam, do you mean that the stream actually stops, or like freezes quite often? So we can see Johnson Olson up to 9th and Fredrik Nyland up to 8th. Looks like Daniel Carlson got one What happened there? For header just disappeared. Amazing. Maxim Tyson, 12th place. Tyson not really having too good of a race. Yeah, I mean, Hunter Root's landing was just amazing. Just landing, sliding, and on the power again. Looks like Johnson also going down in the whoops, collecting 2 riders with him. He's going to get restarted, and there's going to be one more guy not colliding with him. So Binny Kravitz not colliding with Olson here. That's good to see. Let's go on board here with Olson. Oh, gotta see her. Olson to the inside, nicely blocking off Binny's line. Really good to see. Cool line. So we can actually see the Maxim Tyson up to 8th. So from 12th to 8th in 1 lap. That's something you gotta be happy for. All the Skalman that had such a great start down to 18th place. Rd5 still maintaining a comfortable lead. Hunter Root now lurking in 2nd. Probably trying to get this into 1st. But I don't know. It's a tough call. Kind of browsing for a battle, not too much here. 172 of. Let's see here.
User joined your channel.
So Moto go.
Hey,
Nice.
Starkin, how's everything going tonight?
It's going fine. How are you?
Going well, going well. Quick question before I try to jump in. I've been trying to join the server and it keeps saying I don't have the correct track. Did
You
something update?
Yeah, you have to. If you go to the EMF section and the last post contains the correct links. I don't. You have to ask Shakers in the chat here what was that with the track. I don't know.
Okay, perfect. Here, I'll meet myself out until I get that downloaded. I'll be right back.
Awesome. Also, if you want the camera angles, I think I posted them in both the RF and EMF official topic. I can't remember any camera angles being included. So sorry there. So it seems like MotoGo is actually going to join for the stream. Really fun to see him joining in here. So Rd5 jumping through the whoops. Hunter Root in 2nd place, not too far off. Looks like he's going to blaze through the whoops on his rear wheel. Swag as always. Nick Usyk, 4th place. I'm sure he's stoked to get into the main from this position if he can maintain it. Came up a little bit too far, I think, on the whoops there. Matthew Museron behind him, and Freight Nyland actually being lapped. He is currently in man 76. Okay, so he is in 17th place. So hard when people write a number on the jersey, but not the same number as a career number. It just throws me off. So Rd5 getting passed by Hunter Root. So Hunter Root going from 8th to 1st, and Rd5 just going from 1st to 2nd. Not too bad though. Still a good race, and Root just exploding out of the whoops and people down in the whoops everywhere. Isaac Wallin 3rd, Nick Usyk 4th, Tyler Schmidt 5th, Matthew Museron 6th, Maxim Tyson 7th, Johnson Olson 8th, Fred Header 9th. Looks like he has a comfortable lead there. Binny Kravitz about 6 seconds behind him in 10th. So we have Egot Velson, we have a lot of good guys here missing out on the main event, as it seems. Moda Go got a perfect announcer voice in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, his amazing voice, the perfect stream voice. I mean, I've listened to myself a little bit when I've exported the streams to YouTube. I mean, I sound terrible. Even though I feel excited and I think I seem excited, I just have the same voice. It sucks, but I have to complain if I'm too bad. So I had 25 people in the stream. Seems like quite a few guys have picked up the stream here. Nice to see. So it looks like we have a battle here for third place between Tyler Schmidt and Isaac Verleen. Isaac upholding third and Tyler is trying to get it. Seems like these guys take so different lines than what I could do. So Motogo is hosting me, thanks a lot, bro. So number 10 taking the winner. That is Valtteri Tainen. We have Hunter Root taking second place, Isaac Verleen third, and Tyler Schmidt fourth. Nick Jusek is going to get in fifth. Johnson Olsson crashing. No worries though, going to finish sixth. Fred Header seventh. Maxim Tyson finishing up eighth. I'm sure he's stoked to get into main. Matthew Museum dropping down all the way to ninth, so Matthew just going backwards all through the race. Vinny Kravitz is going to have to go to last chance qualifier. Danny Carlson, Egert Phelps, Florian Kane, Morgan Morley, Dennis Ling, Fred Nyland, Reed Young, Old Skalman, Sholaway, and Maxim van der Beek.
Hey.
Hey there, good race.
Thank you. Pinched up real hard for some reason. Chat back open.
So I guess it is time for last chance qualifiers of the night here.